Matt Mercer just shocked the world with a cross-campaign twist that no one saw coming.
That escalated quickly. I mean, that really got out of hand fast.
It jumped up a notch.
Welcome to Roll Recap, our weekly-ish look back at the most recent Critical Role episode. This week, we're talking about Campaign 3, Episode 51, so if you don't want to be spoiled about the most recent episode, or Campaign 3, or really all of Critical Role at this point, turn back now.
I told you, I warned you.
Everyone who predicted that Ludinus was misdirecting Bell's Hells, well, you get a gold star. It turned out that the big Bell's Hells Ludinus confrontation was just a feint to draw out an unexpected Vox Machina character to use in Ludinus's grand plan to free Predathos, the god-eating entity imprisoned in Ruidus. So let's roll things back and explain how we got to this moment. You will recall that Orm set out during this campaign to find the party responsible for the death of his husband and father-in-law. Will and Derek were killed protecting Keyleth from an assassination attempt, one that used a particular kind of poison that prevented them from being resurrected. It was one of several strands leading back to the Ruby Vanguard, Ludinus's cultish organization that was trying to free Predathos. In the last episode, Caleb from the Mighty Nine wondered aloud if this was all some kind of trap or a misdirect of some kind, and it turned out that was Matt Mercer's way of warning the party of what was to come. Also in last episode, Orm asked Keyleth to assist in the fight against Ludinus and the destruction of the Malleus Key, which was the device that Ludinus created on 3 different planes in order to free Predathos. Keyleth arrived at a critical point in the confrontation/fight, with the party desperately trying to destroy the Malleus Key after Bo and Caleb were both taken captive by members of the Ruby Vanguard. Shockingly, Ludinus and Odahan Thule were expecting Keyleth, and quickly took her out as Bell's Hells basically watched on. When Odahan went for a killing blow, she was stopped by the Champion of Ravens, the entity formerly known as Keyleth's husband Vax. Not only did we get a full Liam crossover in addition to the already going on full Marisha crossover, but that was Ludinus's plan all along. Ludinus and Liliana used some kind of spell to imprison the Champion of Ravens, a sliver of divinity as Ludinus called it, inside of a lens which was then used as the final piece needed to fully activate the Malleus Key. The episode ended with Bell's Hells scattered to the wind across Exandria, the Malleus Key doing whatever it was that it needed to do, albeit at less than full power thanks to the sabotage efforts of Bell's Hells, and the fates of Bo, Caleb, Keyleth, and Vax all unclear. So, to recap, Ludinus seemed to be gunning for Vax all along, and laid out his trap for Keyleth, specifically to draw out her husband from his usual responsibilities. Bell's Hells played the unwitting pawns for Ludinus, and Ludinus got what he wanted to near perfection. Since we didn't see any bodies, it's doubtful that Bo, Caleb, Keyleth, or Vax are dead, or whatever would be considered dead in Vax's state. The dude is an undead reaper for a death god. However, this would mark the second time in this current campaign that Matt has ended an episode with multiple characters on the brink of death. Campaign 3 is not messing around. So, were you surprised at the twist from the last episode? Are the Vox Machina and Mighty Nine characters actually dead? Let us know your thoughts in the comments.